Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to bring you this beautiful motorcycle. As you can see, it's a sporty motorcycle, naked concept, but it is a 125, and even another but, as you can see here, we do not have an engine. It's an electric motorcycle, and it's the first one in my country. It's the Ebroh Bravo GLS, and it's from a subscriber, and imported directly from China, and he had lots of issues to legalize this motorcycle because there is no commercial representative in our country, but he did everything and he gave me the motorcycle to test drive for you. He did 20 kilometers on the motorcycle. The rest, it's been me that has been riding the motorcycle, and I love this motorcycle. Why? First of all, range 100 kilometers. The top speeds 110 to 120 kilometers an hour, very nice. And then it looks like a normal motorcycle. As you know, the electric motorcycles nowadays, they look like scooters. They have different designs, concepts, and they look strange. This one, they pick up the body of a traditional motorcycle, remove whatever is necessary, put the batteries, the engine, and it looks perfect and it rides really smooth. So let's take a look at the specs of the motorcycle, from front to the rear, and then we're gonna hit the road. Falando nisso, nós vamos então agora olhar aqui para as especificações da moto, da frente para trás, e depois já sabemos que vamos então para a estrada. Okay, let's start here with the front. As you can see, the fairings, they look very aggressive and very modern. All the lights on this motorcycle are full LED, hydraulic suspension, 35 millimeters diameter, 2 discs with combined braking system, clippers with 2 pistons, and we do have the cordial tubeless tires, which is 110/70 R17 on the front. Looking at the rear of the motorcycle, we do have these 2 seats, naked concept, but they are comfortable enough. The lights are full LED also on the rear. The suspension is progressive type suspension with a course of 100 millimeters, 1 disc with combined braking system, and we do have the cordial tubeless 140/70 R17 on the rear. And different from a traditional motorcycle, we do have the engine embed on the rear wheel, which is a Bosch brushless engine, 5,000 watts at 8,000 RPMs. And the only major problem with this, which is not a big thing, it's that assembling and unassembling the tire, it's not a very easy task. Let's talk about the soul of this motorcycle. Again, electric motorcycle, so we do not have an engine. We have the batteries on here, which is ternary lithium batteries. Basically, it's the same concept that BMW and Tesla, which means these batteries are more efficient, more light, and faster to charge. Talking about charging, this one takes around 5 hours to charge from 0 to 100%. We do have a plug here on this side to charge the motorcycle. We do have the charger. It's a 14 amps charger. It's really bulky, but it works. And if you know that we are going to leave the motorcycle stopped for a long time, we do have a switch here on this side that you can disconnect, so it does not drain the batteries. And last thing about the batteries, they have 35 kilograms, they are not removable, and they give you a range around 100 kilometers. And the final things I'm going to talk to you, it's about the weight of the motorcycle, 147 kilograms, 35 kilograms are from the batteries, which are very well placed. Seat height, I did not find that information anywhere. This is the only model existing in my country. It's from a subscriber, it's particular, so we do not know, there's no one representing this brand. If you are interested, you can talk to him and see if you can reach a deal about representing this brand here in my country. But the seat height, there is no information, so I'm 1.85 meters. I'm going to sit down on the motorcycle, and as you can see, my leg is still well bended, so there's a nice curve. Then we have the fuel tank here, which is not a fuel tank, which I'll talk to you while riding. The handlebar and the dashboard, I will also talk to you while riding, because being an electric, there are some things that are a little bit different. Okay guys, here I am on board of the electric motorcycle. It's very quiet, very similar to that. That's a 125, the Yamaha, but that one has noise. This one is super quiet. And I've been enjoying it very much. I already did the Portuguese review, I'm doing now the English, and I can honestly say this is by far the best electric motorcycle that I had the pleasure to ride on this category, the 125, similar to 125 motorcycles. It is big. It looks like a 125. I don't look like a giant on the motorcycle. It rides well. It can reach to 125 kilometers an hour. It is beautiful, and like I said, the front, everything is LED. Then we have this handlebar, which is something that I don't understand. A motorcycle which is green and grey. Then they put all these things on the handlebar red. I don't understand this conjunctions of colors, too much colors for a motorcycle, but it is what it is. Here on this side we have the passing lights, high beams, low beams, hazard lights, the riding modes where we have park, drive, sport and reverse. Yes, this electric motorcycle does have reverse, very interesting. Blinkers left and right, they blink on different positions on the dashboard. We have a horn. If we take a look on the other side, we have the kill switch, we have the button to connect the lights, and this button, which usually it's the starter of the engine. This motorcycle does not need, this electric motorcycle, it also acts as a horn. So we have two horns, one here and one on this side. You will notice that on this motorcycle all these things comes from a traditional, all these buttons come from a traditional motorcycle. They just adapted to this one because we don't need this button, it's not doing anything here. This thing here, which is the button to connect the lights, here in Europe now it's mandatory to be automatic, but this bike, it came from China, like I said, it's from a subscriber. He bought it directly from China, so maybe they don't have the same Euro rules. Of course, they live in China, so it's not a mandatory for them. So we still have to connect the lights if you want. If you forget, you will ride without lights. So there are little things that are not Euro 5 compliant at the moment, but they are here on the motorcycle. Of course, it has lights, and it has really good lights because I've tried it in my garage and they are pretty good. Of course, none of these levers have adjustment, and basically this is the handlebar. As you can see, I have here my phone, so I can see already now, but I'm going to show you. There is a difference of 20 kilometers between the speed that's here on the dashboard and the speed that's here on my phone. You will not be able to read the speed here, but I'm using Google Maps to show you the difference, and it's around 20 kilometers, which means that if I'm riding at 106, I'm riding at 96 on this one. So, it's a little bit windy. It's a naked motorcycle, like you know, and if you follow my videos, you already know I live in a windy area, but still I'm doing at the moment 110 kilometers an hour. 100 kilometers an hour, I'm sorry, 100 kilometers an hour, and it's more than enough for your everyday commute. This it behaves really well. What I can see, it has regenerative braking, so whenever you release the throttle a little bit, it regenerates the battery, not too much, but it regenerates something, which is good. And other things on the dashboard, we just have the speeds, we have the odometer, and we have total kilometers on the trip. There's a lot of information missing. Basically, information when the side stand is on, but information, let me just change the riding mode, information about which riding mode we are, there should be that information there. And another information that, in my opinion, that is missing, it's also the information about the side stand, when or the side stand also, and when the motorcycle is ready to run. What do I mean by this? It basically means, if you know how electric motorcycle works, they are very silent. and if it is in park and if you give throttle, the motorcycle won't run. But you can connect the motorcycle and let's suppose it is on drive or on sport, and if you give it throttle, the motorcycle will automatically engage, and if you are not ready, there you go, without any warnings. So that's something that should be on this motorcycle, is that information that basically all other electrical motorcycles already have. Maybe future version, I don't know. Like I said, this is the first one in this country, imported by the subscriber, so maybe things will have to change and improve. And another interesting detail about this this motorcycle, this is not the sound of mine, it's another one, it's that one over there. Mine is very silent. It's the fuel tank. Like I said, this is all the parts of the motorcycle come from a traditional motorcycle, and this fuel tank, it really opens, and you can look inside and see everything, which basically it's all the connections that you have inside, because you do not have fuel. One thing that if I own the factory, I would try to make something with this area, maybe convert it to a storage compartment or something like that, at least take your wallet and or maybe USB plug. I don't think there is a USB plug on this motorcycle. Maybe put a USB plug inside and have storage there, and so we can enjoy more the ride. And those are the things I would change here. The mirrors, they are okay. They have the shape that I want. I have like 40% visibility for each side. It's not the best visibility in the world, but it's clear. I can perfectly see what's coming behind me, which it's nice. The seat, it's very comfortable. Actually, it's more comfortable than I was expecting, because it's a naked, it's supposed to imitate the naked concept, and usually when you have a naked, the seats are rock hard, and this one, it's comfortable enough. I can commute on this to my everyday work without any issues. And then, helping the seat, we do have good suspensions. They are not top of the line, but like I said, or like I usually say, electric motorcycles, especially these ones, the 125, they are meant for your everyday commute, your little errands around the city, and not much more than that. And for that, the suspensions, they do their work. They are quite fine. I like them, and they work nice. Another good thing about this motorcycle, it's this thing here, which I already told you. It's the top speed. You can reach speeds very interesting for an electric motorcycle, around 110-120 kilometers an hour, which is good. The only thing that I already told you, but now I don't have the phone here, but I already know, it's that the speed here compared to the speed on the real speed, it's 20 kilometers off. But that I already know, so I don't need the phone to show you that at the moment. But yes, as you can see, I'm on a highway, so 123, so it means I'm riding at 100 kilometers an hour, and no issues. It's more than enough to do my everyday commute, because actually I don't ride on the highways. I do ride on a road which is very traffic intense, but it's more than enough for me. The riding position, it's a naked riding position. I'm not used to it, and that's a Ducati. A little bit different sound from mine. Mine is quite silent. I love it. I do like the silence that this motorcycle offers. Like I said, I do like that I don't feel like a giant guy on top of this motorcycle. It's finally the 125 that it's big enough for me to feel normal, okay? Because usually when you go for the electric vehicles, you do have all of them, they look like scooters, they have different designs from the standards. This one, no, it's the body of I don't know which motorcycle they pick up to do this, but it's a body of a naked motorcycle, and they just removed the engine, put an electric batteries, took the chain on the rear, put the engine, and do some tweaks, and it looks like really cool, really amazing, and it's pleasant to ride, guys. I can honestly say this is quite different from all the others that I had the pleasure to ride on this category, okay? Because as you know, I also had the pleasure to ride the Zero, I don't know the DS or ZF, I don't remember which ones I had the pleasure, and they are on a different category from this one, okay? This is just everyday commute. The other ones, it's pure fun and madness. Let's go here, and it goes. Look at she likes the corner. Okay, center, the batteries are in the center, the weight is so distributed. You have to get used to cornering with the motorcycle, but besides that, it handles really nice. Now I take the blinkers and I continue my commute without any issues. So, having said this, guys, please don't forget my partnership with CarTrack, the GPS tracker for your motorcycles, where you have a link down in the description that gives you the first month free. Of course, unfortunately, it only works in my country, Portugal, but I'm trying to do a worldwide partnership. I don't know if it will be possible. And most of all, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's very important that you subscribe. Click the notification bell to receive my future videos. Follow my other networks. Give your thumbs up to the videos, because it also is important for YouTube to make the channel grow. And I hope I can see you in the next one. And with this beautiful engine sound, I'm gonna say bye.